all the time, isn't it? I live Harry Potter, man. But I never realised it actually looked like that. I thought your face was all CGI, isn't it?
Good morning. So, we're back after a pretty miserable week last week in terms of training, runs, just been the kind of like a mental block. So my game plan this week is to do more runs but shorter runs, just so I can kind of like build on consistency, but also still have like a hitting certain amount of distance over a week. So I think today I'm going to do 5k, then I'm going to do one of my tempo runs from runner tomorrow. I think, well, I've got 2 intervals this week because it's meant to be 2 intervals, 1 easy, 1 long, and then I'll do another easy run after that, and then Friday I'll aim to do another one of the intervals, and Saturday I think I'll aim to do my long run, but I'm going to break it up because I think it's meant to be like 12k, and if I'm, depending on how I'm feeling, if I'm still like mentally blocked, I might just do like 2 6k's over that day, but we'll see, building up to that. So today I'm going to go in and do 5k, and then we'll take it day by day as it goes. So yeah, let's kind of like see how these runs go. Fingers crossed. 5k, it's not too bad. It's like what, 25 to 30 minutes. It's 30 degrees at the moment, only 50% humidity today, so not too bad. I've actually bought, it's basically been sucked dry at the moment, but there's like a shop that sells gels here, and that one's got caffeine in it, which is actually gone down very, very well. So I think I'm going to buy some more of them just to have, because sometimes at this time I really can't be asked to eat, and I'd rather use a supplement that's easy to consume. So I'm going to get out, see how this run goes. I'm not going to record anything on the run today. I'll just run and come back, and then I'll like pick up the camera straight from the run and just tell you how I felt. And it is Wednesday. Yesterday's run actually went really well.
I'm back, motherfucker! I'm back!
So I am actually really happy with it. Just did 5k, got it done in 28 minutes and like 40 seconds, maybe a little bit less. I think at one stage I was on for like a PB. It's just the traffic here is horrendous. So there was a little bit of stop-starting at certain places, so I just thought the last K, I just dropped down to like a 6-minute 30km pace and just slowed it right down and used that as a cool down. But yeah, I didn't pick up the phone after because, you know, I completely forgot to. But today, I didn't get up early for I was going to run another 5k today. My plan is I'm going to attempt a brick session. Now I'm going to do a cycle straight into a run, and I'm going to do it on the treadmill and the bike in the gym just because for ease, they're right next to each other, and I don't actually have a normal bike, so it made more sense for me to just wait. I think I'm either going to do 10k or 20k, and then it's going to be a 5k run. I've not decided what it's going to be in terms of the cycle, but I know it's going to be a 5k run. So I just need to, basically what I'm going to do is kind of look at the distance of a sprint triathlon or something, and take the distances that it says for a cycle and a run. I could do the swimming part as well, but I haven't actually thought about that today until just now. I think I'll just stick with the bike and the swim, see how that goes. I'm going to do that like in the evening, give myself plenty of time to fuel up for it, and I actually really am looking forward to it. So I will not be able to record in there, it's so busy in the gym at that time, but I will defo pick up the phone after and talk about that.
Psych!
Good morning. It's Friday. I'm going to shut the door because I'm let the cold out. It is absolutely boiling here. 30 degrees all the way up, 6 o'clock. But the humidity is 85%, and my god, you can really feel it. So
Sorry, I'm just looking around for. There's like a park just down there. I was trying to see if it was open to kind of do some intervals where I'm just gonna like run up, walk a little bit, run around one part. I'm kind of going a little bit off plan this week, just as I mentioned, my motivation was a little bit lower to do the runs, so I'm just kind of like easing back into it. But a little summary from Wednesday's workout. It was a 20k cycle straight into a 5k run, and I've never experienced tired legs like that before. So the run was 7-minute kilometers, so it was a bit slower than what I'm used to, but you know, it was a good experience, and I'll do more just as I like prep my body to eventually do the Ironman. Just got to break out this running demotivation at the moment. So I think the plan is to either go to do some. I think I will do some intervals today. I'm meant to do a 12k long run tomorrow, but that all depends on, again, the mental motivation, as this whole week has been off plan, but I've been enjoying the off plan side of things. So maybe I'll restart this week that I was meant to do on runner or on plan next week, and kind of just like do it like that, just because I'm not really updated my plan to accommodate for when I'm meant to attempt the 10k like PB. So it's kind of work out anyway with me being off plan this week. So I think, yeah, we'll do. So sorry if my finger's in the way this time, I'm just got a little bit dead. So I think I'm gonna do some intervals, and it's probably gonna be 500 meters run, walk, 500 meter run, walk, kind of like alternate between that, and just make sure I'm at like different pacing. But overall, just to get some more distance done. I've been telling you, I was struggling to get up this morning, and then Freya was like, "Why are you up so early?" I went, "Oh, I've got to run." I'm just trying to motivate myself, and she turns around and goes, "Oh, why don't you close your eyes and you can run in your sleep? Not something you want to hear when you're struggling to wake up." I just thought to myself, like, I'm only gonna have to do it later. I've got to train upper body today as well, and I've got like a busy work day, so it's got to, so I can enjoy like the evening a little bit more as well. But yeah, so you can kind of see in the distance it is very, very like misty, just down to the humidity. But yeah, we're just gonna get out and about and get this run. Probably better to look at it this way. You can see these buildings, how like foggy it is, just because of the humidity, and it's only gonna get worse. But I was like, oh, comparing it to, I just thought, oh, I wonder what it'd be like if I was running at this time in the UK. And in the UK it's like 70% humidity, so it's still quite bad. That's what made me like just click, saying, come on, it's gonna happen wherever I am. So yeah, and it's all part of testing, training for the body anyway. So let's get this run going. Until tempo run done, or intervals run done I should say. Actually, it felt amazing doing them, so I might do a few more regular intervals, but not at race pace. But you can see, well, you can't see it. Can you see it now? No. The sweat is super bad. So game plan now is going to be get showered, get breakfast. I've been scoffing a new type of breakfast, and it is so good. I'm only one day in there, so do that. Then I didn't swim yesterday, so I'm going to swim today, and then a big work day, and then training. As I was saying, a big work day, and then I've got gym to do. So gonna have breakfast, shower. I like to, for some reason, let my body cool down a little bit after a run, so won't shower straight away, but like within half an hour. Plus Freya's asleep, so I don't want to wake her up too early. Then I'll probably do a little bit of work, then go for a swim, and then a big block of work, then work out in the evening. I think I might start to do a video on like how I run a business while keeping as active as I can. A lot of it's down to organisation, but yeah, I might do a video on that as well. I'm about to go to the gym. I have got upper body to train. I didn't swim at the time I said I was going to swim, so it's probably going to be in either the evening or it'll just be done tomorrow. I'm pushing more towards the evening. It really just depends on how busy it is. But what I'm finding is my motivation is well and truly starting to like come back. Feel really good after like I've done 3 short runs this week so far. I've done 2 5Ks. One was off the back of a 20k cycle, so that was kind of like a brick session. The other one was just a 5k easy, and then today was also 5k. It was meant to be 4.5, but it came out to 5k, and that was just some intervals. Now tomorrow is meant to be a 12k long run, and that will be like to date the longest run I've ever done. So it really depends tomorrow how I feel during the run, just because what I'm finding is I've obviously got this pressure of myself wanting to do well in the runs, which I think is coming like a mental drain at the moment, just because of the heat, the temperature that's here. But I have gone out and bought some carbs and electrolytes powder to have pre-runs, which isn't here till tomorrow, so I will miss it for the run, but I'm going to go out and get some gels later today. I'm so sorry, I'm hella distracted by people on the balcony over there. That's why I keep looking over there. But I just thought I'd kind of show you like a gym stack that I take. Now, probably a lot of this you don't have to take, I've just got it. So firstly, I take it for every workout is some pre-workout, and I actually just take a dry scoop. So I'm also not sponsored by any of these brands. Then the next thing that I have like to drink during workout, oh my god, sorry. What I drink during the workout is I have 10 grams of creatine. I take HMB and then EAAs, which I understand like EAAs I only really take when fasted, but I just kind of got into the routine of always taking it whenever I work out, so it's kind of like just a continuous thing that I do. So we have 2 scoops of this, and it's orange flavour, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll show you what it looks like. It starts to look a bit like stale piss, like when you first wake up in the morning. So I do 2 scoops of that, which I think comes to, it says 13 grams of 2 scoops, but I don't do a full one, so let's probably say it's probably around like 8 to 10 grams of that. HMB, which on here, it says take 1 scoop. Again, I never normally do the full scoop, so it's 2 scoops, but they're basically half scoops. Whereas that's actually a full one, so we do 1 scoop of that. The reason why I do half scoops on those things is easy to pour in here. And this is supposed to help like prevent like breakdown of muscle when you like training more. So for example, like I train twice a day most days. It's just to hopefully prevent that. Whether it's just a fad, I don't know. I did do some research into it before. And then creatine, which I take, again, not even proper scoops. So this is probably around 10 grams. The reason for this is, you know, like on the pack, like this one here says, add 1 scoop, which is 3 grams, which there's no way that they're 3 gram scoops, to like your serving. But the best way to look at it is everyone's different proportions. So my demand of like what I need, let's say creatine wise, to support my whole body will be completely different to, let's say, someone that's 60 kg, because I've got almost 30 kg more than them, and someone that's 120 kg is going to need a way more than what I need. So it's all about just like what is best for, like, let's say, fueling the body properly. And I just believe that 1 gram for every 10 kg you have is just like a good ratio to have on like fluids and stuff. So we've got this, taking the pre-workout. I'm sorry if the kitchen's a bit of a mess behind me, it's just from lunch. I will clean it when I get back from the gym. But yeah, I'm excited to go get this. It's a hypertrophy one as well. So I do 2 uppers, 2 lowers, but the first 2 to start the week are more my strength. And then I have the last 2, which are more like hypertrophy, so higher rep ranges, which sometimes I prefer more. So yeah, if it's not busy in there, I will record, but I do understand like it's sometimes, it's Friday, 2 o'clock, it sometimes is busy on a Friday, or it's sometimes busy in the day, and it's a small gym, so I feel bad for recording, and also I'm just an awkward person, so it's just to kind of combat that. But yeah, I will see you down there, if I record, that is. I am so sorry if that's bad. So, kind of how I like to do these gym sessions. It's literally dead in here. I'll quickly show you. How nice is that, eh? So, I really do enjoy a cable press. So I'll start the hypertrophy day with that, and then I'm going to move into my pressing shoulder. I kind of do 2 chest, 2 shoulders, and then let me just restart that. 2 chest, 2 back, 2 shoulders, and then it's individual arms, up 1 each. Which I am thinking of increasing the volume for the arms, just because personal preference, I think they're my like weakest part, and you need to obviously just keep pushing the things that are weaker. I do think some people are about to come in the gym now. I can just see them getting ready outside, so I'll capture some stuff if I can, but that's kind of how the workout's going to go. Hello, so it's Sunday and it is I completely messed up with that recording, and I just was stood outside talking to myself for 5 minutes before a run, and I've had the thing completely the wrong way. So I'll just kind of summarize. Sunday was yesterday, so that was the 12k run. Did 9 overall, so a lot better than I've normally been doing, so I'm actually really happy with that, and that's why I'm being fully honest. Like, it was meant to be 12 but did 9. Think I'm beating the mental block. And then I was going through some supplements that I've just got, which I'm actually going to do another video on it. So I've kind of like done the gym ones that I take in this one, and I'll do the endurance ones that I take in the other one in the next video. So yeah, it was actually like a really, really good run. Motivation is a lot better into a new week now, so let's get back on plan, get back pushing towards these goals. Tomorrow's a tempo run, then we're into an easy run. So let's kind of just see how this week plays out in next week's video. So yeah, catch you then.